How great do I look? Man, it's not about how you look, it's about what you think. I got to plug in my computer. The little thing came on. Uh, battery saver. All right, let's go together and plug in the computer. You know what I should have done? I should have made noises. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, I've been drinking my coffee. So, today's topic. You ever have like the most comfortable sweater alive? Like, there's this fabric, and I've noticed my daughter has like five that I'm going to go hunt down. Um, this fabric is like, I don't know how to describe it. It's not super soft. It's not too soft. It's got some ruggedness to it, but I don't know. You put the hoodie on, you look back on this video in about 5 years and you laugh. Learning YouTube, saying this is where it all started. In a snuggly hoodie and some sweats with pure attention to the current topics in the world. The current topic today is, as I'm reading my Sunday newspaper, I always read my Sunday newspaper. I literally I literally read just to learn what's going on out in the world, and then I assess the information read through Google searches or through various outlets, and I cross the information on what's true and what's not true. There's so much misinformation out there, and you're hearing it here as well. Nothing bad against misinformation, it gets people's attention. But for morality reasons, you should think about what you write because it affects other people's way of thinking. Because nowadays, in this technology driven world, everything that people are seeing first is on their phone or on their message, the way they get messages. So they believe everything they read. I wonder how much percentage is true and not true. Says the guy in this hoodie with the. What time is it? I think it's like 5:22. It's time to order pizza. And Eric, your nose is running. I don't know why. And use a tissue or a napkin. Okay. Apologize. I apologize. Very unprofessional. Very unprofessional. Anyway. Oh, today I read about the Ogallala tribe down in South Dakota, down or up or east or west, wherever you're located, is currently looking for funding because their reservation of 100,000 people roughly has 33 officers assigned to 100,000 people, and they're not getting the proper funding. And you know where all that stems from. I mean, the money comes where from the money comes. If you have the money, are you going to share the money? This ain't rocket science. If you have the money, are you going to share the money? There's no reason why in America a reservation should go without funding. If you don't like the type of people that are there, it's your problem. They still need help. I don't usually get excited, but what I do get excited about is the fact that it astonishes me how nobody is held accountable for the basic funding of a reservation. I don't understand how you can't wake up on Monday morning, tomorrow morning, and say the reservation down there is short officers. Let's start recruiting and help them out and get 100 more officers in there. Or is it some kind of belief system that is not letting this happen? Don't forget, a belief is just a thought you just keep thinking over and over and over. So if you believe some stupid ass shit, it's your fault. All right. Anyway, go help out Frank. Frank needs help. We all know who Frank is. Frank has a last name that I am going to start vying for. I think I'm going to change my name. The Ogallala Sioux president, Frank Starr Comes Out, issued these statements of a state of emergency. If I could have the last name of Starr Comes Out, I'd greatly appreciate it. Namaste. No, but seriously. How do you go about? I have a beautiful last name. I have one of the most beautiful last names in the world. But I might have to add a hyphen. Star Comes Out. Some of the best names are in the Native American community. And those guys that have the last name Black Dagger, I ain't a part of them. I'm just kidding. It's a joke. I hope you laugh. So, our weekly YouTube is going to come to an end because I got a lot more reading to do and a lot more subjects to cover. So stay tuned. It's time to order pizza. I need to get out more. I can't go play pickleball because the darn wind. Oh, the wind died. The wind died. It's time to go play pickleball. We'll eat the pizza after the pickleball. I'm going to start stretching, Daniel-san. Oh, my goodness. It's pickleball. What time is it? It's pickleball 30. We can talk pickleball. Now, pickleball is one of the greatest, fastest growing sports in America. You heard it right. I'm going to get some more coffee. Do I have to pause this thing? I don't know how to pause it. It says end stream. I'll continue streaming for all 0 of you. The proper way to drink coffee is to add 2 ice cubes, not 6. 2 ice cubes and a little bit of water. Two ice cubes and a little bit of water to your coffee. Hey, so I was told by my friend, you should do a YouTube thing. And I'm trying it out. But I ain't never going to get dressed up. I can get dressed up. You've seen me dressed up. Nothing against getting dressed up. I can get dressed up and go to the best steakhouse down the street in like 8 minutes, maybe 5. Depends. If I didn't shave yet, it's probably going to be about 10 minutes because I got to shave. But like George Strait once said, I can be dressed. What's the line? I can dress fit. What the hell? I've heard this song 1 million times. I'm the biggest George Strait fan, by the way. And I don't know this line. I'm not the biggest George Strait fan. I can be dressed great. Sorry, I'm reading my text. Here we go. I'm reading some of my texts and I feel bad because I got into my texts. So basically, my buddy from the Ugalala tribe just texted me. See how the coffee's not hot? Perfect temperature. 2 ice cubes, a little bit of water to like take off the acidity of the coffee. Forget about it. But Eric, it's 5:32 p.m. Sunday. Shouldn't you be watching the NFL game? What NFL game? Actually, I want to go and watch a little bit of the game because I'm hungry. So I don't know if I'm going to get a pizza here or go get a burger and a beer. Or play pickleball. Let me check the weather. I'm going to check the weather too. I mean, it's playable, but I don't know. It's playable. But you know what's also playable? A pizza, a cheeseburger, and a beer. Anyway, I change subjects more than anyone in the world because I feel that a lot of the stories that we talk about the same shit over and over. There's a crap load more cool stories out there. I mean, like independent, cool little stories from real people with real information, with real stories that tell everybody what's going on. I don't know. My next story is going to be about, I don't even want to talk politics. So stupid. I feel politics is, oh, I don't want to talk about politics. I ain't talking about politics. Anyway, so let's go on. Um, the SpaceX launch in Florida was a success. They blew it up over the ocean. Real success. Oh, fuck. I really do read the newspaper, and I hope it never goes away. It literally activates the synapses, and I go down these wormholes of, like, for example, in New Orleans, they added activists to a historic register. This lady's home was added to the register uh, in New Orleans. The point of the story is, I go down the rabbit hole. This young lady, uh, Oretha Castle Haley, Oretha Castle Haley. She grew up in the outside of Louisiana in the 60s. Anyway, long story short, I go down the rabbit hole and I research this lady and then I read about her life, which we all do. I hope everybody does this. I hope everybody researches either history or the truth or your interests or future shit. Don't just play video games or watch some reality show and not play pickleball. Anyway, I can go on forever. It's been 18 minutes since I've been on this silly fun thing. More is to come. One of these days, I'm going to have somebody listening to my bullshit. End the stream.